Back, we will continue our discussion in Principles of Management, Model 5. This is the last topic, techniques and instruments used for selection. So, there are a large number of techniques and instruments are available for selection. Important among them are discussed below. So, techniques means different types of strategies, methodologies, okay, to really test the interviewer. Okay, so actually the first one is the test itself. Okay, different types of test we have gone through. Okay, we know that intelligence test, IQ test, very important, personality test, very important, trait test, and then aptitude test. Okay, so first one, the first method of selection is a test. Then second method is interview. As usual, interviews can be of different types, and listed interviews types are traditional face-to-face interview, panel or committee interview, a number of persons on the other side of the bench, and the employee on the other side of the bench. Okay, in telephonic interview, common case of interview, and then stress interview, very advanced one, test interview. Okay, first of all we will deal with the test. Okay, so this test have been carried out after some screening test, some written examination. So those who have cleared the written examination can okay, so this written examination can be treated as a test. Okay, so after screening the applications, eligible candidates are given test to determine skill and abilities in terms of the requirements of the job. Okay, so first of all, the candidates are screened depending on their resume, after verifying their resume. Okay, who all meet the requirements, okay, qualifications, like that. Then eligible candidates are given tests. Okay, different types of tests are classified: IQ test, personality test, trait test, aptitude test. Then what is meant by IQ test? IQ test, most common type. The aim of the intelligence test is to measure the general intellectual abilities of a person. Intelligence test measure the mental capacity, memory, and speed of thought, etc. Okay, it tests the memory capacity of a person, the mental capacity, as well as the speed of thought of a person. Within a fraction of a second, you should find the answer. Okay, so intelligence test. Most of the companies, or most of the public sector companies, most of the IT companies, everywhere you can have intelligence test, IQ test. Personality test, other one. Personality tests are designed to reveal the candidate's personal characteristics and the way the candidate may interact with others, there by giving a measure of leadership potential. Okay, personality test. Okay, how he or she behave with others. Okay, it reveals the inner being of the candidate. Okay, personality test. Then trait test. Trait test or technical test measure the applicant's trait knowledge or technical knowledge. Okay, and skill for a given job. So he should be technically fit. Okay. Then trait test may be oral, written. Okay, maybe vocal or written, etc. Job knowledge test typically use multiple choice questions or essay type items to evaluate technical or professional expertise and knowledge required for specific jobs or professions, just like our university exams. Okay, it is a test to verify our knowledge in our subject. Okay, subject test, subject knowledge. Examples of job knowledge test include the test of basic accounting principles if you are applying for a accounting job, then C++, .NET programming, an IT job. Okay, right test. Then last one is aptitude test, very important. Aptitude tests are used to test the speed and accuracy in numerical, verbal, and mental reasoning. Aptitude test. An aptitude test determines whether an applicant has potential for acquiring skills. Okay, yes, he has the potential for acquiring skills. He has the willing. Okay. Then the second one is interview. Interview, this is one of the most popular technique used for making selections. Without interview, you cannot judge a person. Face-to-face interview, different types of interviews are there. An interview is a conversation between an applicant and the interviewer or the recruiting officer, in which the interviewer asks questions to the applicant on various topics and judge their ability and suitability. Okay, various topics. Any topics. Okay, any topics he can choose. The interviewer can choose any topics. He wants to know the awareness of the employee on different topics, not just the subject. Interview is conducted to find whether the applicant is dependable, adaptable, cooperative, hard worker, motivated, and good in human relationship. Okay, in HR, so he should be good. So these things he can get from his answers. Interview helps to study the personality of the applicant. Okay, interview helps to find out the communication ability. Of course, the communication abilities of the applicant. whether he should convey his mind thoughts. Interview gives the applicant to learn the opportunities and job possibilities that exist in the organization. Okay, it is also useful to the applicant to learn the opportunities and job possibilities. Okay, types of interviews: traditional face-to-face interview, panel committee interview, telephonic interview, stress interview. Traditional face-to-face interview most common. Most interviews are face-to-face. The most traditional is one-on-one conversation. Okay, one-on-one conversation most common. In panel committee interview, there is more than one interview. Okay, a panel of judges, a panel of interviewers on the other side of the bench or the table. In a panel of two or more interview, you formed to interview the candidates simultaneously. Okay, different personalities of different skills. Telephonic interview may also be used as a preliminary interview for candidates who live far away from the job site. Okay, IT companies may do that, or outsourcing companies may do that. Okay, telephonic interview the only option for them. Okay, then stress interview. The purpose of this type of interview is to test the candidate ability to handle the difficult situation. Okay. Difficult situation, whether he is able to handle that. Okay, so these are the techniques for selection. Then we have one more topic: organization culture. Okay, organization culture means it is a system of shared assumptions, values and beliefs which govern how people behave in organization. So there is a culture we follow, each organization follows. So this culture is divided into 4 types. So these shared values have strong influence on the people in the organization and dictate how they dress, act and perform the jobs. How they dress, if they have a uniformity in dress code. Okay, just like our schools uniforms. Okay, so every organization develops and maintains a unique culture which provides guidelines and boundaries for the behavior of the members of the organization. Okay, not just the dress code, but how they act, how they perform, their traditions. Okay, so each organization has their own tradition, culture. Okay, the clan culture. The first type of organization culture is the clan culture. There are 4 types. The first one is clan culture. This culture is rooted in collaboration. Okay, collaboration is rooted in collaboration with others, cooperation. Members share commonalities and see themselves as a part of one big family. Okay, who are active and involved. Leadership takes the form of mentorship, and the organization is bound by commitments and traditions. The main values are rooted in teamwork, communication, and consensus. Doing things together. That is the motto. Doing things together. Okay, as a group, as a teamwork, not just a single human being. The adhocracy culture, this is the second culture. This culture is based on the energy and creativity. Employees are given free hand. Employees are encouraged to take risks. They are encouraged to take risk initiative. Leaders are seen as innovators or entrepreneurs. The organization is held together by experimentation with an emphasis on individual ingenuity and freedom. The organization gives its employees the free hand to create new ideas. The core values are based on the change and agility, doing things first. Okay, each employee should be agile, doing things first. Okay, compared to other competitors, our organization should do things first. Our organization should create an idea, that idea first. The market culture is very strict culture. This culture is built upon the dynamics of competition and achieving concrete results. The focus is goal oriented. The leaders were tough and demanding. The managers are very tough, and they expect the same from you. The organization is united by a common goal to succeed and beat all rivals. The main value drivers are market share and profitability. The main value drivers of this culture: market share and profitability, getting the job done anyhow, whatever be the consequences, whatever be the situation, getting the job done. The last one is hierarchy culture. This culture is founded on structure and control. The work environment is formal and with strict institutional procedures in place for guidance. Leadership is based on organized organization and monitoring. Most of the public sector companies or government jobs belongs to this category. With a culture emphasizing efficiency and predictability, the value include consistency and uniformity, doing things right. So this much is about module 5.